All right, I was going back to medical. So, for anybody who's, like, squeamish about scary games, don't worry, I swear this game ain't scary. I mean, how's that scary? Yeah. Pedicure gone wrong? Isn't that most pedicures? I just like hitting stuff. Feels good. So to anybody just tuning in, is this your first time watching this run of System Shock? Because System Shock is a open world immersive, or open zone, I guess, immersive sim on a space station with a psychotic robot that wants to turn you into pulp. And this is the... I didn't even realize there was a... This is the first room you wake up in, and I never knew that there was a head-mounted systems unit there. But anyway, yeah. This whole... Everything wants to kill you, and your job is to stop the station from killing all humanity with, like, any number of horrible world-ending things, and I just took a wrong corner. It's a lot of backtracking, a lot of fiddling around. It's kind of like an open-world adventure game, sort of. A lot of the missions are grab thing from here and take it here, go there, take it over here, walk over to this portion of the thing, break this, smack that, open a bunch of doors, find keys. You know. In the wise words of Anakin Skywalker, Doom created first-person shooters and gave it action, and System Shock gave it meaning. Well, I have things aside from just a wrench, but no, that's just a level. I also have a shotgun. And a pistol from Halo, which needs reload. And it's largely about atmosphere and, you know, crying when you can't figure out puzzles. It's also a little janky in places. What sort of devilry is this? Trying to help this man get free from the ground. In my mind, this body just kind of got stuck in this thing. You see, I'm not bothered at all by jank when the jank is funny. Dwell in the darkness. And the jank in this game so far has been really funny. But doesn't really bother me much. Let's grab this junk. Gas grenade. Yay! He won't let go of the soda can. I mean... See, the difference between this one and that one is I actually killed that one. So I need to get into this room. This is medical for this floor. Having access to another medical station would be very helpful. So I'm looking for pass cards. I'm also out of medkits, so I'm gonna die really quickly if bad things happen. Isn't there radiation in here? Thought that there was. I wonder if those are actually live feeds. Because, like, it would be kind of way cooler if they actually were, but I kind of don't believe that they are. You know, it's funny. Earlier, in one of the other streams I did of this, somebody asked if this is a Unity game. They're like, is this Unity? I was like, no, it's definitely UE4. And I really wish that that body was stuck in the ground when I said that earlier. Get some more change since we're here. I love returning scrap. Best part of Citadel Station. Interesting. So I might need to find that card on the upper level. Let's see if I can do a lap around here. Yes, that's bad time juice. And I do really like that this game has a difficulty option, which is literally just... This game has a difficulty option, which is actually tell me where to go to complete things. Okay, we already shut all this off, right? Yes, yes, yes. Still taking damage. Dude, can you stop joking, please? Music in this game is pretty great, too. Incoming ads. Okay. See, that's what we need. We need that yellow card. So I guess I'm going to go back up to that elevator, because this also needs the yellow card. So we're going to go back up to that elevator, and we're going to go up to, I think it's engineering? See if we can clear more of engineering, because... Maintenance, not engineering. Maintenance. You hear that, chat? There's a mech in there. Cool. What's up, Ruby? How you doing? All right, well, let's go back to the elevator. Maintenance. Wow, now. We've cleared basically all of research. Like that spot up there, but maybe I go back to research. I was gonna say, this game doesn't have click to move, but... it's okay. Tis all good. There's a door there. Let's go clear that. I don't even need that. Well, that's a shame. It's weird that they're still choking. That's useful, though. Well, they're out of health medkits there, and that's no fun. So I guess I do this door, go down this way to get through that, maybe? You haven't seen this before, Barracks, right? So this is a remake of System Shock. System Shock was the granddaddy of immersive sims. A janky mess for its time, but one of the arguably most important games ever made because things like BioShock would never have existed without this. This is, you know, a remake made by Night Dive, which was kickstarted way too long ago and was in development for way too long, but came out not too long ago and has the original evil robot lady boss. So if you, for some reason, like immersive sims or big open areas that don't handhold you at all, that's what this is. And by at all, I mean like it doesn't at all. I really want to buy this. I want that particular mug.
Door locked. No maintenance necessary.
Interesting. Okay. Trying to, like, remind myself of where I was at, because this is also a game where, like, you kind of need to remind yourself of what the fuck you were doing. Words to live by if you're Shodan. I don't know if I'd quite call her girl boss. She's more like girl slave driver. So it has to manually unlocks you, eh? Kind of funky, because, like, I'd swear that I had this zone completed, but I've clearly missed something. Apologies for the darkness, but there's no real reason to turn my headlight on. This was a zone I kind of powered through. I feel like there's a power switch in here. Gotta be able to turn the lights on somewhere, right? Whoop. Those things really hurt. if you give them the opportunity to hurt you. Am I supposed to put these somewhere? Let's see. So I'm thinking like this is where I fucked up. Also, I'm suddenly suspicious that that sound effect was supposed to stop. So I'm just going to quickly save and load that save. There you go. Modulator.
Door locked. No maintenance necessary.
Disagree. Seems interesting. I need to get in there. That is where I need to go. Let me just see. Because we're in maintenance right now. There isn't really anything that's relevant to this. So I swear they gotta be these things, but I do not know where they go. Maybe I'll just run around with one of them in my inventory and then I'll figure out from there. Repair bay. It's diagnostic loss. I can't push buttons on this. I need to get into all of these rooms. What are you? Muttering iron. Welding mask. Bunch of crap. Signing off, eh? Rest in peace there, bud. Oh, can I not stack those more than 10? Oh boy. There's a bunch of grenades down here that I missed. Chat room investments are open if you care to invest your tickets. Because I'm at that point right now in this particular run through where I have cleared everything that I have access to, and I need to figure out what I've missed. Okay, never mind. looked like a card, but it's not. I need an access card. I'm looking for access cards that I've missed. Or for ways into the maintenance room over here that I may have missed. Won't budge. Don't mind, like, the random thigh bone. There was a... thing in this area. Convinced it's something with that zone back there, but... because I remember getting an audio log up there. I love how if you can't interact with something, it just says it won't budge, as if, like, you can interact with it, but...
Locked. No maintenance necessary.
Let's go see if I can find some access panels. Let's go to the access panels and see if I've done all of those. That one's cleared. Wait a second.
Jody, we ain't ever gonna see the new viewing room. The space is limited. Why? Because the execs like it that way. That room was meant for everyone. There'd be tickets and more seats. It's invite only, and we ain't invited, except to clean it.
Room's invite only, hey? And then this is to turn on and off.
Cyborg conversion
Yeah.
activated.
Yeah, I don't want to be a
Conversion
cyborg, thanks.
canceled. Standard station restoration procedures online.
I don't like that there's something screaming in here. It's not like it's in the bathroom, but every time I walk in here, I hear moaning. Freaking me out a little bit. Good win, Giraffe. Right, I was just in here. Cool.
Relay functioning correctly. Relay functioning correctly. Relay functioning correctly. Relay functioning correctly. Relay functioning correctly.
Because there was that, that code that I found earlier on one of the previous floors. Can't fucking remember what number it was. And it wasn't the 4-something-5, but I have a feeling this is what I need to pay attention to here. Question is just, what the fuck was the code? Tripos analyze the deal, help the station get back under control. Yep. There's so many audio logs in this game. Floor for the healing suite is 451. Yeah, that's not the one that I want. Nope. Because 451 is like the original passcode for the original door. 648. I doubt that that's what it is.
Relay functioning correctly.
Nope, it's not that one. $705? Where'd you get that number from? There is a rule here, no looking up guides, by the way. The code needs to be in safety override control located in the reactor level. Daily maintenance of the mining laser is required to ensure optimal functionality. This is what I was looking for. The maintenance will require the deactivation of the shield's safety interlocks to allow access to the tachyon return ports. On the outside of the laser, the maintenance crew has the safety override code, but in case of emergency, a backup is stored in the research levels in the science library. That's what I need to go find, but...
Relay functioning correctly.
So we need to go to science. Which I'm assuming I have access to. Assuming that means research labs? Well, regardless, let's go to the elevator. Because I need to find that, was it 636? Because that's probably what I'm looking for, is whatever was scribbled on the walls. But there's a lot of codes in this game, so.
Relay functioning
Nope.
correctly. Relay functioning correctly. Relay functioning correctly.
Well, it does say it's functioning correctly, so maybe that's not what I need. Regardless, I feel like I need to do another pass in research. Where did I... Oh, that's the elevator. You think it was the code? There was a code from the first hacking station on the wall? Wait, you mean like in medical? Well, that's real fucking far away. Well, actually, no, not real fucking far away. It's like one layer down, but... Okay, I don't know. I don't feel like going on a wild goose chase currently. But where does it want me to go? Backup is stored in the research levels of the science library. Not super useful. Let's just jump back into the central hub. The hallway had like 5 turrets. You're not even remotely ringing a bell. So, appreciate the attempted assistance, but it's not helping. I don't really have any interest in going back to the original again, though, so... There's a certain level of old game jank that I can tolerate, and that original game is beyond what I'm willing to put up with for a full video game playthrough. So, you can say that the original's better, but... You gotta go watch anime. You mean you wanna go watch anime. You are permitted to go watch anime, however. Yes. And there's a reason I haven't done a stream of it before. Like I said, there's a certain level of old game jank I'm willing to tolerate. And if you're just here to natter on about how the older version's better, go play that. 'Cause I'm not streaming that. If you have nostalgia, enjoy it. You love the remake? Well, you certainly didn't start off with a grand first impression, now did you? Where am I going here? Fuck it. Let's just go back down to reactor because there's a few areas I haven't explored yet. I'm too committed on one thing. Well, if you want people to enjoy the game, don't make them feel bad for playing the remake. Because currently that's all that you've done. All right, already did that. That's the one that needs a card. Also needs the card because that's the core elevator. Like I said earlier, too committed on one thing. Certainly, but so far all you've done is make me feel bad about playing this, so. If you're here to enjoy the stream, enjoy the stream. That's absolutely how it came off. One up for there. Sure, I already cleared this. Yes. Okay. Can we move on? Z29? Sweet. All right. Where's the way up here? A ladder in here because I was down here once before. You get so lost. It's literally a game about getting lost, though. Like, that's half the point. Go get lost. Get killed by evil robot. Profit. It's a drill. You don't need Notepad open. All the information's there. Where's that ladder? Oh, there's the ladder. Yeah, and most humans born in the last 20 years don't even know what an Ultima is, let alone an Ultima Underworld. Ah, right, I know where I am. You know, it's like saying, it's essentially this ancient thing from ancient history that you've never heard of, and what the hell happened here? Space is weird, yo. There's a map past it. Saying to train Odyssey, you don't have to draw your own. There should be something else in here, but... Dear floating space cone. You're terrifying me. I'm not gonna lie, Z29. You are doing an extraordinarily good job of turning people off of this game. I realize that, like, you're definitely selling me on this game because this is the kind of game I like. But if you want other people to play this game, if you tell people that telling them getting lost is the best part, you're just gonna turn people off of it. You have to sell people on the exploration, the freedom, the openness. But if you try and sell people on getting lost, they're just gonna be like, man, fuck you. That sounds awful. People don't like getting lost. They like exploring. They like discovering. Which is what getting lost means. But for a lot of people, it means unpleasant confusion. So if you want to unsell people on playing games like this, tell them that getting lost is the best part. Where was the way down here? Ouchies. Okay, I'm just gonna... Wait, hold up. Let's see if I can kill this thing. And also, I realize I'm about to die. Where the fuck did you go? Ah, died to radiation. At least I know where I need to be now. Took me a minute, but... Why does my gun look wet? Semi-serious question. You know, something that I think is kind of funny is I don't like Metroid, like at all. Really like System Shock. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just Nintendo consoles. I think I'm in the right spot. Where's that ladder? This thing makes it kind of hard to see for some reason. Time to go to the safety override. Come at me, you robot! Charge, motherfucker! Well, I'll come back for that. Yeah, I wish that too. It's part of the reason I don't like playing Nintendo games is because I have to play them on Nintendo consoles. And like, I really, 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 really hate playing games on Nintendo consoles. All right, let's run back down to medical because I still don't have a proper way of healing. We're going to run back down to medical, heal real quick, and then head back to where we just were. And for some reason, I still have that med kit. You know what? I ain't complaining. Yeah, honestly, Nintendo's like recent temper tantrum has convinced me that I never want to cover Nintendo products ever. Just period. I don't actually give a shit. Like the lack of fucks given for their community is so disrespectful. It's not even funny. It's like people love their stuff and want to archive it and treasure it and take care of it and love it, and they just want to hurt anybody who enjoys their things. No, Nintendo's devs are incredible. Nintendo corporate is maniacally moronic. Like, they're moronic, but in, like, not even a smart way. Or sorry, they're maniacal, but not in a smart way. They're idiots. Like, genuinely. Wow. It's not their publisher. Take-Two is their parent company. So that's like, you know, saying EA Motive versus EA Games. They are literally the same company. Guarantee you there's a way to turn this radiation off. Which I haven't found yet. I feel like I'm doing corpse runs in fucking Dark Souls or some shit. But that being said, if they suddenly turned around and... Is there anything in here that I missed? If they suddenly turned around and, you know, put all of the Metroid games on PC, I still wouldn't play them. There's just something about the Metroid games that I just... I mean, I would play Captain Toad. If they put that shit on PC, I would play the shit out of Captain Toad on PC. Captain Toad is the shit. That whole little series of games is so great. Like... Man, love me some Captain Toad. But I'm literally never going to touch anything else that they do. Just because... Nah. See, I also don't enjoy Hollow Knight. But that's because of its kind of bullet hell-ish nature, I guess. The easy way to put this. What was it, 646? That code that we found earlier? 636? I'm trying to remember codes that I've seen scattered around. Because I'm pretty sure... I wouldn't say it's mimicking an NES game. Shovel Knight is mimicking an NES game. Hollow Knight isn't. Oh, no, never mind. I misread the order that you were talking. My bad. I think I already deactivated that, so I think I've kind of already done that. can't remember if I've done that or not, and that's throwing me off.
Shards, Mark. I need to reschedule. The reactor is spitting out radiation spikes, some as high as 8 rems. So, okay, tonight, can you run a diagnostic of the CPU notes for me? I'll bring the wine next time. Thanks.
Great. Yep. There's another one. Let's see if I can drop. Aw, man. So close. I didn't like Shovel Knight. I actually kind of hated it. I had it on my 3DS and really didn't like it. Like, it looked pretty and sounded pretty. I just didn't like the gameplay. Yep. Down with the sickness indeed. At least it's a quick walk from here to Medical Bay. I'm pretty convinced, like, I'm missing a step, but that's okay. I'll keep brute forcing it. There's got to be something that helps me with radiation or something that I'm missing. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You know, all that fun jazz. Except it's not jazz, it's new metal, but you know. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. At least I'm memorizing this route real good. I like the way the game looks. If I didn't like the way the game looked, I would change it. I realize that you're an obsessive, Z29. I don't need your assistance. I don't want your tips. I don't want your help. Everything is okay. If I want your help or assistance, I will ask for it. I like the way the game looks. Yes. And I don't care. Okay? If I was having a problem, I would ask for your assistance, and once again, I am not, and I don't want your assistance. I realize that's the, you know, very, like, self-centered streamer, no backseaty, but I don't care. Even if something is wrong, I don't really want you to tell me. All right, let's move. Wait, no, I missed the door. It's this thing. Nope, not this thing. Where was the door? See, the fun of playing games, Z29, is, like you said, getting to explore and fuck up and have a good time, right? What ruins games is being told, this is wrong, you need to fix this, do that, regardless of your whether or not you're helping and hindering, okay? I don't want your help. If you want to come at me and be weirdly passive-aggressive with it, that's fine. This channel has a simple rule. If I ask for your help, you can offer it. If I don't ask for your help, enjoy the show. And if you don't enjoy the show, then I implore you, watch me play a game that you can enjoy. I don't know how else to explain that to you. And if I stumble upon a game-breaking bug and it ruins my gameplay experience, that's fine. Meant to be that way. Currently, the only thing ruining my gameplay experience is you. How do I get down from up here? Oh, interesting. Speaking of things that are bugged, I think that's bugged. Yeah, well. Geiger counter go Bert, yep. Actually, no, I don't think it's bugged. I think it says 0 first aid, eh? So it, like, lets it pops up, but they're taking up space in my inventory? I should boot that if it is. Yeah, it is. It's not there. All right. I don't try to push people out of my stream chat room, but I have a no backseating tag, and it's quite strict. And I don't really care if people don't like it. Games like this, for me, are completely ruined if all that happens is I'm constantly informed of everything that I'm either A, doing wrong, or B, need to do differently. Ruins games for me, unfortunately. Yeah, but it ruins my day literally every time it happens, Alfie. Really sucks. People can't just respect wishes. So we've cleared most of that zone. There's a door at the back that I need to run through. If I go through there again, I'm going to die. But I can't remember if that door is locked or not. So I want to go check that door. Well, this will probably be one more death, and then we'll figure out where we're going from there. But unfortunately, this play session has been tainted and has now significantly been less enjoyable for me. So hopefully the next 20 minutes or so that I have left of gameplay time will be better. Here's hoping. Geiger counter go burr. Okay, yes, it is locked. All right, and I don't see any keys back here, so let's just vamos if I can. If I can't, then I can't. Nope, can't jump that. Well, rip me. Yep, enigmatic. All right, we'll poke around that area then. See what else we can find. No, actually, I should go heal first. Actually, what I should do is I should go heal and I should go spend my extra pennies on some, this one in here. Or is this just a... Nah, that's just... Ah, this is what I'm looking for. Yoink. Menu. There we go. And I got plenty of berserk, plenty of stamina. Distance that looked like something else. Another day, another follower lost. Let's go. Let's sigh. I really want to like figure out what the texture of those little things that are healing you look like. I want to zoom in on them. Z29 unfollowed me. Because he couldn't help himself. Although it comes with the territory of really not liking it when people, like, insist on backseating. Oh, it's absolutely a loss. Because that person was a wonderful contribution when they took part in the Dwarf Fortress-related conversations. I very much disagree. No, it's absolutely a loss. If it wasn't a loss, then I wouldn't be pissed right now. So no, I disagree, Alfie. Losing followers is bad in any instance. Let's see what that is. No, they didn't become insufferable. You're just insulting a person now. They didn't become insufferable, right? I had to explain to them the way I enjoy playing games, and it didn't gel with the way they enjoy watching games, which means I am the problem. It means I am a failure of an internet entertainer, and I'm incapable of doing simple things like entertaining a single audience member.
Still finding confetti from
But
the
whatever.
New Year's party floating around the test area. But gravity research is going well. We'll be using the Northeast lab to set up zero-G equipment and continue testing. This area will be off limits to general personnel.
I know that that's just junk and not actually something that I can... And not actually something I can use, but I wish that that was a melee weapon. Come on, you. I want to use the plunger as a melee weapon. Sag. You okay over there, chat room? You guys seem to be all full of potty humor. Over here just like strangling myself to death. Oh well, it's a shame. Should have just ended stream early tonight, but I didn't. What's over that? What's that? Huh. Ammo. Cool. Alright, Bastet. Hoi. Also swear that I missed something in this room, but I don't think I did. You're correct, Redbeard. I'm just trying to get this shit out of my own head. It's gonna take a second. But we're getting there. For some reason, whenever I see your name, Redbeard, I always want to read it as Breadbeard. Like the 3 there just makes it look like a B. And then my brain always goes, what in the world is a Breadbeard? To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know what a Breadbeard is. Where is the switch for this one? So, the thing that I need to get into is underneath that. I need to shut off the force fields covering that. And I'm assuming that's with the safety override over here. So I'm gonna go skim through one of my VODs real quick. Because I want to find something. And I'm pretty sure it was the last stream that I did. Where was it? Highlights, there it is. I go here. Second one I did. I think it was in this one somewhere. There's an area that just has big ass numbers written on the wall. Okay, that's real. We're basically where I am right now. Let's go back to the second VOD. This one. I spent some time down in medical, a lot of time in research. But I seem to remember being like, chat, remember that number. And I'm not blaming you guys. It's not your fault that you don't remember. I'm the idiot for not remembering. But there is a room. Oh, then I got stuck in there for a bunch. And big codes on the walls, and that's what I'm looking for right now, because I want to try those codes. But for the life of me, can't remember what they are. Well, I know it's 9 something. Problem is, that or it's 6 something. One of the two. These are the moments notepads made for. Yeah, I don't like playing games like that, though. The thing is most of the information is just, like, here for me. It's just a matter of... Why is that jumping around like that? Because this is the exact thing. This is the instructions right here. Yearly maintenance of the tachyon mining laser is required to ensure optimal functionality. Maintenance will require the deactivation of the shield safety interlocks, which is what I need to deactivate. To allow access, the tachyon ports were on the outside of the laser, and the maintenance crew, and this has a safety override code. So I need to find the maintenance crew. They have the safety overrides code. But in case of emergency, a backup code is stored in the research level science library. You just had a dragon show up? Hell yeah, catch in a cage. Code needs to be entered into the safety control panel located on the reactor level. Warning, failure to re-enable. So I need to enter it here. That's the code that I need. So I need to go to research levels data library, research labs, wherever the heck that is, which is one of these zones in here, somewhere on this level. So that's what I need, right? I'm gonna go back to skimming through my VOD. Give me a second. Wait, what? You think you found it? Digging through one of my VODs? I mean, it can't be that many numbers. Yeah, it 2236. It's only a 3-digit code. I think I know where I need to go, though. Admittedly, it's a bit of a run. Because I think it's... 99... Oh, hold on. I have a question. Did you go through your own chat logs to find that? Let's see, is the radiation still there? Yeah, okay, so the radiation is still bad. I'm not going to use the meds. Okay, so it didn't release what I thought it would. See if it lets me into that back area. Nope. Okay. So it worked, it just didn't do what I thought it would do. See if I can even get out of here. I don't think so. Dead. Remember there was a number after the hack sequence? I remember asking chat to tell me the number. That number seems to randomize based on playthrough? Really now? All right, well that's interesting. Well, we got the code inputted. So for us, it's 997. Although probably what's gonna happen is speedrunners will just use seeds, right? I wonder if those doors will... Well, actually, no, those doors won't open now. Okay. Seed for seeded category, yeah. I am actually looking forward to seeing speedruns of this game. It'll be fun. But yeah, if that number randomizes based on playthrough, that's actually kind of brutal. Why does it look like... okay. Well, we got it inputted. Now the question is, what exactly does that change? It was 397. Ooh, interesting. I wonder if it always ends in 7. Like random number 7. I can't tell if that's a joke. Suited. Where was I going? You had a panda on your embark? They always do that. They always disappear. I always feel like I should be able to do things with those little speakers. Thanks for the 5 cents.
Safety interlocks disabled.
Right. There's a switch there I had to flip. I'm like, I definitely forgot something. Definitely was that switch I had to flip. These elevators seem so impractical. Nope. Still not quite what I thought it was. Where did you just come from? Fuck it.
Abe, the engineering group has started Plan B. We made it down to the reactor level. All we have to do is get into the reactor core and set the reactor to self-destruct. The self-destruct signal from Earth will start the countdown as soon as the switch is thrown. Once we're done, we're heading up to the flight deck and escaping this ticking time bomb in the life pod.
Something tells me they failed, because we're still here.
Radiation shields deactivated.
Am I gonna die?
Radiation shields activated.
Let's go poke that. Welcome back, Elfie. Can never see this ladder. I always come around this corner, like, and go, where the heck do I go? And it's always like, oh, right, yes, there's a ladder there. Oh, I see what it is. There's a thing over there that I can't get to. See, I was under the impression that it did it again, chat. Something disconnected from my computer again. I was under the impression that flipping that switch would allow me to get underneath this thing. I don't think it's this. Like, I'm kind of tempted to just shoot the thing, but I don't think that's what I need to do here. Hello, Radiation, my old friend. Here to die with you again. Alright, fuck it. Let's just do another lap. Yeah. Or 26, 66, and 69. See, people always claim that, but I swear it's just a 55% chance to win and a 45% chance to win if you're a non-sub. Toxic relationship? Oh, yeah. More like radioactive relationship, actually.
I like making the sub count increase crypt beer.
Thanks for making that sub count stay up, Art of Stuttering. It's good to have you back. Real shame is they're out of coffee. What is the purpose of this room? Is it some sort of security thing? Like... Yeah, they clearly forgot rule number 1 of running a space station is make sure the coffee maker is always stocked. I don't know about war crime. That's a bit intense, but it is certainly a crime. Definitely a misdemeanor. Rip to the acceptable stimulant, yes. If any other doors have opened, but I don't think they have, because I'm pretty sure they're all card doors. Once again, brings me back to the, I think that I need to spend more time in the last level. Okay, that's it. I'm going back up to maintenance, and we're going to see if I can get into some of these doors. I'm pretty sure most of those doors, if not all of the ones in maintenance, are all just like, you can't enter here because it's one reason or another. Usually, like, no maintenance is needed. But now that I've flipped that switch, I wonder if maintenance will be needed now. So let's go try those doors. Like, as an example, there's a door right through here. Right here, you know?
Door locked. No maintenance necessary.
That's what I need to get past, is the no maintenance necessary thing. Because yes, there are absolutely places where maintenance is necessary. All right, this one up top. Unfortunately, I don't think the giant wrench would win. Thanks for the bits. Pretty sure that number is also random. Also still needs a code. I have access to executive? Oh, well.
Power diverted to level R. Power diverted to level R.
Right. Where does the other one let me go here? Okay. Need to go back to that room that had all the power switches in it, which I think is on this level. Mostly certain is on this level. I was in here earlier. Oh, hey. You're useful. Is the light switch? Nope. That's the medical bay here. That icon means. Let's wander through this area. I keep on expecting this music theme to turn into da 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 da, and it never quite does. It sounds like the Halloween music, but it's not. Like the Halloween music, but like not quite. Is that what they're called? Last thing this spaceship needs is Michael Myers or an alien. Honestly, I think Michael Myers might like be a pretty even match with Shodan. Right, yeah, this thing. Let's move up.
We've seen you on the security monitors, but nobody knows who you are. We need your help. Inside the convection shafts to the south, look for the word.
That doesn't seem healthy.
Military-grade implant in action. If you can make it here, we can hold our position. Ready to take on Shodan. Please get here as soon as you can.
It's the classic, what in the Tomb Raider is that? You okay down there, buddy?
Jam's intrigued. I'm very fond of jam. Cherry Hall, ears so small. Arachne
Hmm. I don't know what thing is talking, but I just heard it. There you are. I don't even know what just hit me, but something did. That's also not good. I don't know if this is worth it, but let's see. I'm out of ammo. Actually, that's not true. Just had to swap ammo types. Nope, still out of ammo. Great. Ah, I do have something that works. Oh, hey, I killed the guy. Never mind. Not so big of a deal. Where'd you go? There's your camera around here. Anyways. God. Chad, could you imagine a world where all security cameras that saw you made a sound like that? Beep, beep. Constantly. What did you do, forklift? What did you do? Why would you do that, forklift? It. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What are these nuts? Oh, yeah, you got health. Nice of you. Ooh. Got rollerblades. I can now run real fasty. Exactly, Tiger. Oh, boy. That feels good.
To my wife. I hope this message reaches you. Things are not looking good. Just in case I don't make it, I need you to do one thing for me. Please take care of Mr. Whiskers. Tell him I love him very much. If only I could see him one last time.
You know, I gotta say, if I was gonna die on a space station and I was sending one final transmission to my wife, I would not be like, take care of the cat! I miss the cat! It's a real fucking shitty thing to say. Like, come on, man. Do better. Lady, you didn't deserve him. Tell the cat, pet the kitty for me, is what you say. I'm scared of opening this door, I'm not gonna lie. I do love it when old games just like suddenly are like, yo, pterodactyl! Like, why? Why not? I'm gonna turn the boots off. I don't feel like I need them right now. Oh no, what happened to you? Oh, hello, you. Just massive blob attack. Wow, that's real awkward aiming. No, you. Why did I hit that button? Why can't I hit you through this? Rumble. Let's go this way instead. It's too awkward of an angle. What, I know you? Is this the map that's just like the really big maze where nothing makes sense? Because it's starting to feel like it's gonna be that one. So I do remember one of those in this game. Oh hey, it's a Roomba! And a drone that's a... no, not a drone. Something worse. There's two of them. It's okay, I've had a vaccine. It can't hurt me. I just got an achievement called System Shocked. I feel like I've beaten the game now. It's a big area. Okay. Okay. Platforming puzzle, I get it. I've done these before. Oh, maybe I need the new kicks for that. Nope. I wish I could pet the Roomba. I don't know why, but I just kind of want to pet the Roomba. I feel like something should be trying to kill me in here. Just feels like a room that a fight would take place in, you know? Ride it into war. Now that's a dwarfy mount. Oh. Nope. It's hard to explain, but these boots make the controls like feel like you're on ice. It feels like you're ice skating. Ah, yeah, I guess that's not quite what it wants me to do. Jumping puzzles, you gotta love them. Dip. Dip. Eh. Buddy, you wanna push that button for me? Very much hover boot controls, yeah. I don't know if they're supposed to be hover boots, but man, they feel like it. Oh, hey, there's an audio log in there. If I can do this. Nope. My dude's starting to pant. There's something in there. Nope. Not that. That does not feel natural. Okay, I can jump into that. I don't think it helps them. Really? I jump like a Call of Duty character, chat. Palsies are forward. Definitely doesn't have anything that like makes me jump. Oh, I see. I have to hold the button down ever so slightly and then go this way. Oh, no. It's okay. We got it. We made it there. I got the ammo. Don't you fall. Oh, come on. This is jumping puzzles. Love them. Best part of video games. Okay. All right, click save. Salvage. It's fine. We did it. I'm glad there's nothing shooting at me right now. Pocket micro dimension. Provides additional inventory space. Cool.
Dude, what can this strange device be, yo? When I touch it, it gets forth a sound. It's got wires that like vibrate. Music. What can this thing be that I found?
Got wires that vibrate in music. What could this thing be that I found? I was gonna say, yeah, I'm pretty sure that is a Rush reference, isn't that? Guy also sounded extremely baked. That's the way I came up.
It's a Unix system. I know this.
For a second there, I thought I was getting radiation poisoning. Doesn't sound good in there. Let me tell you. What's up, pilot? Guess these are fridges. Just recycling credits. Oopsies. Let's heal you for so little. Gotta be something important in one of these, right? Don't think they're closing on me, do you think they are? No, I don't think so. Okay. Seem like mighty big doors that must hurt pretty bad if they hit you. I hate to break it to these Roombas, but they're not very good at their job. There's still blood everywhere. How you doing today, pilot? Did you fly today, pilot? Oh. Oh yes, little. Well, they're not exactly little. They're like the size of a like a ride-on lawnmower. But yes, there is in fact space Roombas. What a ripoff, that. Yay, more jumping puzzles. It's mildly annoying. Assuming I need that one on. That just opens and closes that door. That's it. Anything up here? Nope. They work so hard but accomplish so little, but they do it forever autonomously. Yeah. It's just like real life Roombas. They're far better at spreading cat poop around than actually cleaning shit. Okay, fine. Oh, interesting. Okay. That didn't turn the last one on. I turned that down one on. Is there anything up here that I'm missing? Ow! That feeling when I almost died from fall damage. Nap!
Bring out your dead!
Can put me back pretty far. Wow, am I back in medical? Shit. No, I'm in. Okay, never mind. This is maintenance. Right, yes, this is the level with the weird screaming dudes. What's this game about? It's the granddaddy of BioShock. It's about chugging tri-pop soda and screaming at evil robot. And crying when you run out of meds. It's an open world immersive sim, and this is a remake of a game from 1998? It was 98. And also killing annoying cameras. And electrocuting yourself and dropping rocks on things and turning the lights on and off, all that jazz. Right. Do I have shotgun ammo? That is the question. Don't think I do. Do I ever have a frag grenade? That's not good. Is that a zebra lion? With two faces? It's a zebra lion with monkey faces. Shodan, what are you doing? You're getting silly up there. Well, definitely don't know what the code for that is. Had to try it. Oh, it requires less than 20% security. Got it. It's a monkey-faced zebra lion. Perfectly natural. Well, this... You know, the funny thing is I could just leave these guys alive because they're non-combatant, but they freak me out so much that I refuse to let that happen. Alright. They're not actually hostile to the player as far as I can tell.
Cyborg conversion canceled.
New spawn site.
Standard station restoration procedures online.
I think that was a person once. You saw one at the zoo last week? Really? Whoa, that's glowy. Loving it. Looks beautiful. The sad part is the respawn station. It's not a healing station. I am highly suspect of these, what are they called? Like forklifts that are everywhere. I keep expecting one of them to just like turn around and kill me. Kind of thought that would explode if I did that. I'm kind of happy it did. Confirmed my suspicion of that. 4. Big robot up there somewhere.
Wasn't sure about the bots, but I was wrong. I made a move for the plastique in storage 1. Came after me, and I barely escaped. The platforms are screwed up now, and I found Wong's body. Bots all over it. Bastards. Gotta find a safe spot. I gotta find it.
Oops, no, I don't want to do that. Not you. These are what I want. Cans. Like I said, aren't these forklifts suspicious? Evil splat drones. I really want to just take a screenshot of these forklifts and send it to my friend Kevin who drives a forklift and be like, they're taking your gerbs! Gonna wait here until the acid goes away. Once again, more jumping puzzles. I love jumping puzzles. Uh-oh. Not a forklift, but equally as scary. No, we can't be friends. Ow. Oh, for fug's sake. I had health left. Fuck you, game. Rude. I had 2 ticks of health left. Chat, it's 7:45. I need to go get some food and edit some stuff from today and go to bed. I've been streaming for 10 hours and 46 minutes. We ended on a high note. This has been fun. Apologies for the bad vibes earlier. I'm not perfect. I don't try to be, but this was fun. If you guys want to be awesome, say goodbye, YouTube, for the people in the VOD. And we'll be playing more of this because this game is very fun. Just, you know, remember, let me figure shit out on my own time, even if I take forever. All right, chat room. Let's commence with the raid sequence, shall we? All of the VODs are going to go up while I'm on vacation, and I'm taking a week off, please. So I just hope I've beaten the game by then.